We get a glance back on the field. They've certainly got something to build off of. They had the interception last time out.
And now they have to just make sure they're cognizant interceptions. Once you get one, it makes you a little more antsy to try and get another one. Now they got to be careful of double moves, different things like that against them. But they like the momentum that they've begun to build.
We'll see if they can keep that momentum going.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
And Dalton to throw, escaping the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Hill the lone setback. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you get 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly. Here's Dalton looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson. Well, these two guys, Dalton and Green, they've looked up on some big plays since coming in as rookies together back in 2011. But sometimes Andy can rely on them just a little bit too heavily. And this is a ball he probably shouldn't have thrown. On 1st down, Luck. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. A pickup there of 36. And that'll be good for an Indianapolis first. Now a 1st down throw, Luck. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop. 2nd and 10, Luck again. Caught left side by Hilton. And down inside the 15 he goes. From the red zone now, Luck. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd. Down. And on 2nd and 10 now. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. On 2nd and 10, Luck. This will be caught at about the 3. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Philip Dorsett, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Colts add on to their lead. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window? I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Vontae Davis. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
And the Colts getting ready to go. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch count. Punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer. Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it, an in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
From the 50, it's Love. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On first down, it's Love. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10.
The name of the game is always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the second interception.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Philip Dorsett with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. Now, he's having a nice little first half for your partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell me before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Hill, the lone setback. So Dalton now trying to lay one up deep. And got his man complete.
Holding offense.
So he got his hands a little too far. The ref caught him through the flag. So a defensive brain lapse there and an encroachment penalty.
Sometimes when you don't watch the football and make sure that it's snapped, you're watching the offensive player, and they can influence you occasionally and look like they're getting ready to move, and the officials don't detect it.
The play fake to Hill. Dalton finding time. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Dalton sets up play action. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. Fourth down.
I know I'm not giving enough credit to the defenders because that pass was incomplete. But come on, it was A.J. Green. I always expect him to come up with the ball.
Yeah, on those deep routes especially, even on incompletions, it's fun to watch him run those routes.
It certainly is, but he eats up ground, and he usually goes up and gets it.
He's going to loft one, deep left side here. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. There of about 7 yards on first and goal, so now it's second down. To throw on second down is Locke. Drops it underneath to Gore. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that is going to set up third and goal. And quickly they get to the line. Now it's Locke. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on fourth and goal. Here we go on fourth. Locke. That's complete right around the 8. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and the Bengals will get the football back. Well, you feel the excitement build on those fourth down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on fourth down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench. They're elevated now. Big stop on fourth down. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down. Again, we'll see the pistol here. On first and 10, here's Andy Dalton. He's got time. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks. And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if you're starting... Blitz coming, and down he goes. It was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack. On second down, here's Locke. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They go play action here on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Philip Dorsett in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts add on to their lead. And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, man, it can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook, but even before that, kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT. Surveying the field. It's caught inside the 25. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, certainly they haven't had the ideal first half, but there's some momentum for them to take into halftime.
Yeah, and it might not be that wild momentum, that you see sometimes where they score late and teams go sprinting off and the whole deal. No, it might not be that, but it does give...
And never mind, Larry. These two teams apparently anxious to get back at it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But this is going to do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk...
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Kendall Langford in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Offside, defense. Still second down.
Another pistol look here. Second down, Dalton. Flush to his right. They find some open field here. And I think the ball's out. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll try and run for it. Here's Hill. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Dalton, 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. Brandon LaFell, his intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Second and 10. Dalton once more. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, DeQuell Jackson. And the return here is stopped at the 30.